What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here with more World of Tanks daily subscriber replays, almost. Season 5 still, Season 6 coming up. I just wanted to show you that the M46 Patton video, or replay, is coming up. I just wanted to show you this cool intro game to a game right here. An Awful Panther, Faux Tank, Poho Tank or something. It's coming up against a couple scouts right here on Abbey. And the guys drive right into him. Boom! Dumb move on your part, dude. You just got nailed for 700 damage. Because, and another one, you drove straight into basically a Panther tank. You're dumb. The armor and the tonnage on this tank means that you're just gonna explode doing that kind of stupid shit. So, anyway, gonna go to the M46 replay. Just wanted to show you that real quick. Hold on, guys. Okay, here's the real replay. M46 Patton, as basically told to you by the video title and thumbnail. So anyway, this is Nevikov, sent this in his M46 Patton, tier 9 here on Fisherman's Bay. Yeah, Fisherman's Bay standard. Pretty normal start to this game. A couple mediums, gonna cruise up to the front here and do some spotting. The first part of this game, not all that exciting or anything. Pretty standard play, but the ending is ridiculous. So M46 Patton, I used to think this is one of the worst tier 9s, but people say no, it's actually a really good tier 9. I mean, mainly because of the gun depression. Actually, let me look up some stats on it, and that's really noob. T54, not letting him back up. Like, what are you doing, man? So I'm gonna look up M46 Patton while we're waiting for the game to get good here. And we will check. I was thinking that the turret armor is pretty good on this thing too, but again, I want to check to make sure before I start talking smack like usual. So turret, where is the armor? That doesn't help. Turret armor, okay, 100? I thought it was better than that. I thought it had more like a T32 type of armor on the front, but apparently not. 100 armor, so not the greatest armor for the turret. Not, not bad for medium. Medium tanks aren't really supposed to take a lot of hits. If you're taking hits in a medium, you're probably doing it wrong. I'm not sure where that shell went. The JP should have been hit in the face right there. But yeah, people are saying, even with the mobility not being that great, it's got, let's see, 13.6 power to weight ratio. Well, that's actually not the upgraded version of it, so let's do that. Let's do upgraded. Oh, 19 power to weight ratio. It's actually pretty good. That's good power to weight ratio. Yeah, where are these shells going? I don't see them hitting the dirt. I don't hear anything. You know what would be nice? If you miss completely, can the police say, oh, we missed them? Because at least you would know where the shell went, and people would stop complaining about ghost shells. Unless ghost shells do exist, which, actually, I think I remember devs come out and saying they did find that ghost shells did exist, but they fixed the code. That was a long, long time ago. We don't know, though. We don't have the code. How would we know if ghost shells are fixed or not? There have been plenty of times in this game where the devs have said, oh, that doesn't happen. And people send in screenshots and people send in replays, tons and tons and tons, and the devs still say, oh, that doesn't happen. And then they come out like a patch later and they're like, oh, we fixed that thing that we said wasn't happening. So it's like, okay, so, and that happens more than you would think. Actually, that minimap looks kind of small. Let's bump it up a little bit. I don't know, where are his shells going? That would really piss me off. The shells should be totally hitting these guys. Like I said, pretty standard game so far, nothing really interesting happening. Friendlies are down 2 tanks though, that's never good. 3 now. 2 heavies and a TD. That's just never good to see. It looks like a lot of it's on the 1-2 line. The 1-2 line looking really weak right now. The 8-9 looking pretty normal. It's a pretty normal setup, I think, except that I think the enemies are really maybe not doing a great job right there. It looks like they're spread out a lot. I don't know if they can. You want to try to focus fire if you can. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to with that lineup. So again, Nevikov coming over here to try to help the 8-9, just kind of free these guys up. But look at that. WZ-120 is up on the 1-2, pushing up on the KV-4. That line is dying. The 1-2 is dying, and Nevikov sees that. Says, you know what? We got to get over here. This is not gonna work out. This is not working. I can't see... Oh, there we go. So at least the KV-4 has full health. That should help a little bit. But with all those TDs back there, that's not going to last very long. And now, see, finally, a shell connects. But yeah, you can see now that we got the 110 up here, this is really not... Yeah, there we go. 420 off the KV-4. He's done. That guy's done. He's served his country well, and it's time for him to die. Yep, there he goes. So now this line's completely wide open. Nevikov coming in. Two friendly arties, not paying attention, it seems. The 212A finally realizes, hey, I need to get out of here. M12, oblivious. T-54's coming in to help. T-54 tells Nevikov to follow him, except that he's in front, so okay. So Nevikov trying to come back here, help out the arty, kind of protect the arty right here, and one of them goes down, the M12, which was oblivious to what's going on. At least it seemed like he was. I didn't see any movement or anything. Usually, when you see it as an arty, you should be watching the minimaps. You see a line crumble like that, you need to get out of there. If you egress, you live to fight another day, right? And boom, right into the lower plate. Nice shot. Good thing that one didn't ghost. Yeah, they got their work cut out from right here. 110 being super ballsy, just getting nailed right here. At least he puts 300 damage into Nevikov, but I don't know what he's doing. I guess what happens in these situations is, and since the enemy is up 7 tanks, they get super nice ram kill by the T-54, but they get super ballsy because they think, oh, there's no way we could lose this game. I mean, we're up 6 tanks right now. Let me just Rambo in there. Except then they die. So don't do that. Play every game like, oh man, did you see that hit by the G-dub right there? 1,300 damage, takes out the waffle tractor right there. Man, that was a nice hit by that G-dub. WC-120 really hurting. Not... Yeah, he's gonna get 1-2'd right here. Oh man, that sucked. Right into the upper plate. And there's the JP2. 500 damage into Nevikov. You can't be giving up that much damage, bro. Oh, look at that, though. Friendlies, only 3 tanks behind now, because the enemy, again, like I was saying, you can't just Rambo in there, alright? You have to be cautious still. These games happen. So yeah, LOL noobs, except you were noob. Didn't go through on the JP2 front. That's because that was highly angled top plate. But that's how it is. Let me look at the pen on this gun. It seems like it's a low pen gun. 218. That's pretty horrible for it. Well, actually, that's the same thing the T-54 has on the highest pen gun. Not the one most people use because the 218 or 219 pen gun on the T-54 does have 0.39 accuracy and 2.9, if I remember correctly, aim time, which is pretty bad. Most people like the 200 pen gun because it has the nice aim time and accuracy. So Nevikov all by himself, 6-1 here. 3 arty, JP, Pershing, and IS-3. Again, where are his shells going? Wargaming is bound and determined to make this a losing game here. The RNG's like, look, dude, you're supposed to lose this game. It says so in the database. We've calculated it. It's time for you to lose because, you know, your win rate's going up too high, and we need to sprinkle the magic all over this game and make it so you lose. So he's actually doing a really good job right here. This is really good. He's close to cap, so if they try to storm cap, he can get in there and pop them. But he's also hiding. IS-3 searching for him. Boom, and he dies. So, oh, he gets spotted. I was wondering if he had Sixth Sense there. He gets spotted. They know where he is. Smart tanker as that he is, he moves around a little bit on the map here. So he makes them think, I'm going for cap. Now it's been 4 or 5 seconds. He's no longer spotted. He turns around. That is a good tanker right there. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but it was perfect execution regardless. Now they think, okay, he's coming over down the 1-2 line. Somebody's in the cap. It's probably the JP. Could be the Pershing, though. Well, it could be any of those tanks, really. Coming up on the backside where all the cover is, also, obviously, a great idea. I think this is pretty obvious placement on this map, Fisherman's Bay here. That's why I already sit here so much. There's tons of cover. You can, I think you can look down on cap without being spotted right here. We'll see. 40 seconds left. I'm surprised the enemy team isn't all sitting in cap. Yeah, this is where it would be a good idea for everybody to be in cap, because he would have already capped and won the game. You know? And then he would have to come out. You could spot him. So he hasn't been spotted yet. I might not have kept driving this close. There's only one guy in the cap. Seems like an unnecessary risk to me, especially with 3 already out there. Nice hit, resets the cap. JP freaking out here, shoots into the dirt. He locks onto the target here, which is a good idea because he's just about to come over around the side here. Turret's staying on him pretty good. Artie's trying to kill him. And he gets hit a little bit in the track right there. Boom! The offending tank goes down. So there's one of the Artie. Is he trying to lock onto him? I think he is. Nice hit on the move. No ghosting this time. Just a Pershing and 3 Arties here. He's already taken out 2 of the other guys here. Again, I don't know what this team is doing. The Arties, at least the Pershing and maybe 1 Artie should have been in cap. With the other 2 Arties, you know, zeroing in on where he's probably going to show up and just bomb him, right? And boom, another Artie goes down, or an Artie goes down. It's looking pretty good here for Nevikov. Took out 3 of the enemy already. I think the JP was at full health too. Really, it's kind of yeah, it's not, like I was saying, it's not, well, it is kind of a noob team, enemy team, because they should have really had more tanks in the cap. If they're going to cap, they should have, I mean, you got 6 tanks against 1 tank. Everybody get in cap. What's he gonna, he can't beat all you guys if you're in cap. You're going to be able to shoot him when he shows up. 6 guys hopefully won't miss 1 dude. Anyway, so WZ-120 laughing his ass off. You know, when I die in a battle, I just get out and get another one. I don't have time to wait around and see how the battle goes. So we're going to speed it up a little bit here. He's just kind of driving around, searching out those other Arties. And here they are, sitting in the backcountry. What are you doing? Well, maybe they're waiting for a spot. And that would not have been too bad. The other Artie should have moved up. So boom, another Artie goes down. This is looking good so far. This is looking good. You know how Nether likes to screw with you guys, though. Is he going to win, or is he not going to win? He's already killed 4 of the 6 enemy. There's the Pershing. Is he AFK? Now that's a noob right there. I've never seen a noob like that. Well, he had 1,100 hit points. Nice hit on him, at least. The Artie should be pounding him right here. And boom, you're gone. The last really bastion of hope for the enemy team is now dead. Oh my god. So now it's Nevikov's turn to cap. He says, screw you guys, I'm going to cap. Now this is a great way to pull somebody out. There's only 1 minute, 30 seconds. Wow. He got in the cap with just enough time to get the cap off. Look at that. 124 on the cap, 126 in the game. With 3 seconds to spare, he gets in the cap. That is perfect. Now, a lot of times he's already, he'll just hide. But I don't know what this guy's going to do. I don't know if he's going to try to save face for his team or what. But Nevikov's like, yeah, so it looks like he's just going to mess around. What I'd probably do is drive right where he just dropped that bomb. Because he's not going to drop in the same place twice. It's like lightning, right? But he's just going to sit there way back so he can't get spotted. Or it's harder to spot him anyway, and that's probably a really good idea. If he does pop out, it'll give him the most opportunity to spot as possible. And I think the spotting range, yeah, there we go. The spotting range on this Patton is much better than that SPG. And yes, he tracks him. Nice shot there, and it's time to get this guy in the face. Boom! Nevikov pulls it off. 1 versus 6. 6,400 damage, possibly more. Look at the end plates. There could be some that the mod did not pick up. That is crazy insane. I cannot believe that game. That is why I posted it. At first I was watching the game, I was like, this game's kind of crap. Like, this is such a random, regular game. Why are you sending these to me? Then it was like 6-1. I was like, okay, I'll keep watching. And then he cleans up in the end, just knocking out tank after tank like a beast. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time for almost daily subscriber replays. Stay frosty.